What's going on, Dolphins? It is your boy Dillon, and so I got a few things to talk to you about today, some updates on some previously reported stuff, and then some new things as well. So let's get right into it. There's gonna be no like logical order here to these things, so I'm just gonna go off the cuff. Here we go. So first and foremost, there were reports about us possibly being interested in Tyrod Taylor. Well, it looks like that is now off the table. It looks like the Chargers have signed Tyrod Taylor to a 2-year deal. And so look, man, I mean, the free agent quarterback class is getting smaller, worse and worse. Even more reason to keep Ryan Tannehill. The only thing that it seems to me, the only thing that they would do left now with quarterback if they were to get rid of Tannehill is go chase one in the draft, and I don't want that to happen. I personally don't want that to happen. But anyway, so we'll get more into that as time goes on and more things happen. But just to update you, Tyrod Taylor is now off the table. He is with the Chargers. To give you a little bit more about Devontae Parker's deal, it's a 2-year deal of $11.2 million, actually, is what I saw. In the most recent report, there's about $4.5 million guaranteed, $3 million in incentives, and it's got a second-year option for the team. So essentially it is a 1-year deal. So having the details, that does make me feel a little bit better about this one. Again, guys, like, I really love Devontae Parker, and I wanted him to be our pick, but I do think it's time for the team to send him on his way. But considering everything right now, the moves that have been made and so on and so forth, it's all right. I mean, considering everything, it's a pretty solid deal. He's not going to be that expensive, and we definitely need to try not to make ourselves weaker, which we have been doing unnecessarily. But I'll get more into that in a minute. I just want to update you on these things real fast. Also, some new information. It looks like they are going to be tendering Leonte Carroo to keep him around, at least into training camp. Some more information on Eric Rowe's contract. He has a $1.375 million base salary with a $500,000 signing bonus, a $1.6 million roster bonus per game, a $25,000 workout bonus, or $25,000 dollars in workout bonuses, $1 million incentives on playing time, and a $2.3 million cap hit. So with that, considering we do need cornerback help, and Eric Rowe is a pretty solid cornerback, he is actually coming in for pretty cheap, so I do like that move overall. Interesting bit of information. It looks like Matt Moore was with the Dolphins staff, who was at Kyler Murray's pro day. So it looks like Matt Moore might be working with the Dolphins staff now, with the front office or whatever, or whatever. I don't know. I really don't know. I haven't seen anything else on it, except for the fact that there was a picture on Twitter of Matt Moore at Kyler Murray's pro day wearing Dolphins staff gear. So it's interesting, right? Also, there have been reports, although no actual confirmation at this time, but it looks like we could end up losing Brandon Bolden to the Patriots. So it's possible he could end up going back to the Patriots, which would be a blow. So, just real quick, man, I mean, look, there's still a ways to go. Things are still really early, but I'm going to put this out there, man. I am not satisfied with the way this has gone, with all the moves that have been made. So just to recap, Ted Larson's gone. I did like that. Andre Branch is gone. I did like that. Cam Wake's gone. I did not like that. I thought he was, somebody that we should keep for sure for many different reasons. Don't need to hash all that out again, but for many different reasons. It looks like Robert Quinn is still going to be on his way out, although there has been nothing actually official there yet. But with all that, or even if they end up keeping Robert Quinn, which I don't think they're gonna, we're severely lacking now on our defensive line. Before we made all those moves, we were lacking on our defensive line, and I was saying we needed to get at least one interior defensive lineman and one edge rusher in the upcoming draft. Well, now we're like, we almost don't have a defensive line now. So there's that. Juwan James leaving, I did not like that. We almost have a non-existent offensive line as well, which is super terrible. So the two areas arguably you could say matter the most, i.e. the trenches, are super exposed right now, super thin, and they're like I said, almost non-existent. Signing tight end Dwayne Allen, I mean, that's just kind of whatever. Like, I don't personally think we needed him. Tight end wasn't exactly a position that we really needed. Sure, we have some young guys that need to develop and do more for us. Sure, our tight end position hasn't exactly produced for us in the past few years, but I like the guys we have. We should be getting Marquise Gray back off IR. We still have Nick O'Leary. We have Durham Smythe and Mike Gesicki. You know, Dwayne Allen was just kind of a whatever move to me, and it still is just kind of a whatever move, but in the full context, with all the moves, you know, all the people we've gotten rid of and the people we've gotten, it doesn't really like add up to impressive, you know, an impressive full picture at this point. So, you know, whatever. Then you have, we got rid of Danny Amendola, which I didn't like personally. I would have kept him instead of Parker, but, you know, with Parker's deal being as, I guess you could say, minimal as possible, I'm all right with that. But, you know, I'm not liking it so much. Frank Gore's gone. That hurts us a lot. If Brandon Bolden goes, then that hurts us a lot. Because he's huge on special teams, and you know, obviously he did some good things for us last year in the running game when we were super struggling with that. We picked up Eric Rowe, which I did like that signing, especially with the details of his contract. You know, man, but honestly, as it stands today, I'm gonna be straight up with you, man. It just looks like we're getting weaker and weaker, and everybody else is getting stronger, particularly the people within our division. I mean, look, we took two areas that were already really weak, offensive and defensive line, and we made those exceptionally weaker, or allowed them to become exceptionally weaker up to this point. We picked up a tight end that is marginal at best. As far as improvement goes, we picked up a cornerback who's probably going to equate to, I would say, you know, marginal to all right, marginal to good. I don't think Eric Rowe's going to be great, you know, whatever. I think it's a solid pickup, especially for the price and everything, the contract details. But I mean, I think that's probably going to be a good acquisition at best. I mean, obviously we'll have to wait and see. Parker's deal is just kind of blah, you know, to me. It's like whatever. And overall, you know, I think that we had positions that I would have considered strengths. You know, receiver and running back are getting weaker. You know, and we're signing, you know, marginal players and you know, like even Parker, I mean, he hasn't stayed healthy and he hasn't produced anything when he's been on the field. So anyway, that's, you know, that's my take on it. I know, you know, whatever. So let me know what you guys think. I'm just gonna I'm going to be real with you guys, you know, I'm going to be real with you guys. I'm going to tell you, I'm going to give you all of the details, right? You can make up your mind on these things for yourself. By the way, real quick, if I do ever make mistakes, factual mistakes, feel free to correct me. I had, you know, one person, I think it was James Snee, I believe, was the person who corrected me on it when I said Nick Foles went to Washington. He actually went to Jacksonville. So, you know, absolutely, if I get something factually incorrect, make sure you correct me. I appreciate that. You know, but I don't know. I'm just like I said, I'm going to keep things real with you guys. I'm going to I'm going to present you with all of the information, all of the details, the full context, let you guys decide for yourself. And then I'm just going to give you the best and most accurate, you know, evaluation that I possibly can. And furthermore, like I've said before in my videos, I try and point things out that most people don't look at, right? So I try and give you that full context. I try and make sure that there are sides of the equation and sides of the perspective that people aren't looking at, you know, and aren't thinking about and aren't taking into their, you know, evaluations and so on and so forth. So hopefully I can be, you know, some additional information, additional commentary and stuff that you guys don't get elsewhere. But anyway, I'm gonna go ahead and end it there for today, or at least for this video, because who knows, some more stuff might come out later that I'll have to get out to you. You know, because things are heating up. It is actually officially free agency as of today. It has opened. It is the new league year as of March 13th. So things are going to start heating up, at least probably for a little bit, until free agency calms down in the wake of the draft. But anyway, so I'm going to get out of here, guys. I hope you guys enjoy my videos. If you do, make sure you hit the subscribe button. We're growing quick, man. We're growing quick. It's getting quicker. Last I checked, we were at 115 and growing, so let's keep doing it. Obviously, the big benchmark is 1,000. But I appreciate all you guys who, you know, watch and who support and, you know, who engage in the conversation and so on and so forth. You know, and so make sure, like I said, make sure you hit the subscribe button, make sure you hit the like button, make sure you hit the bell if you want to get the alerts. Let's keep this growing, guys. And, you know, leave your questions, comments, and concerns down in the comment section. I definitely absolutely love interacting with y'all. And of course, as always, make sure you follow me on Twitter at Dillon Tartaro. And with that, I am out. I'll see y'all soon. Hands up.